Welcome viewers to this video series on paleontology, and today in this video we are going to discuss about the phylum Mollusca, which is more commonly recognized as Bivalvia or Pelecypoda. This group is extremely important in paleontology and stratigraphy because many of their fossils are well preserved in sedimentary rocks and help us to interpret the past environment. Mollusks are soft-bodied invertebrates that are triploblastic and solemate. Most mollusks are marine, although some species live in freshwater or terrestrial environment. Their bodies are generally bilaterally symmetrical, although in gastropods the symmetry may be changed due to the process called torsion. The body of mollusk is divided into four major parts: the head, the mantle, the muscular foot, and the visceral mass. The mantle secretes a calcareous shell, which is commonly preserved as fossil. Respiration in mollusk usually occurs through gills, although some terrestrial species use lungs. They possess a circulatory system with a heart, typically located on the dorsal side. The nervous system consists of paired ganglia connected by nerve cords. Excretion takes place through metanephridia. Today, scientists recognize about 1 lakh species of mollusks, with gastropods and bivalves being the most dominant groups. The class Bivalvia or Lamellibranchia includes animals whose bodies were enclosed within two shell valves. The organisms occur in both marine and freshwater environment. Unlike many other mollusks, they do not possess a distinct head, which is why they are sometimes called as acephala, meaning without head. Their food is literally compressed, which helps through burrowing in sediments. Their gills are plate-like structures known as lamellae, which is the reason the name Lamellibranchia. The shells of bivalves shows several important external features. The ambo is the earliest formed part of the shell, usually located near the hinge. The hinge line connects two valves. In some species, we can observe special depression called the linule in the anterior region and the escutcheon in the posterior region. The shell surface usually shows concentric growth lines, which represents successive stages of shell growth. Some shells also show ornamentation such as ribs, spines, and tubercles. Inside the shell, we can see several important features. The adductor muscle impression marks the place where the muscles were attached to close the valves. The pallial line indicates the attachment of the mantle. In some species, the pallial sinus is present, which suggests the presence of siphons. Another important feature is the hinge teeth, which help maintaining alignment between two valves. These internal features are very important in classification of the bivalves. The hinge teeth of bivalves shows several types of arrangement. In taxodont dentition, many smaller similar teeth are present as seen in Arca. In disodont dentition, the teeth are small and weak, for example, Mytilus. Isodont dentition consists of two large teeth as seen in Pectine. In schizodont dentition, the teeth are strong and grooved, such as in Unio. In heterodont dentition, both cardinal and lateral teeth are present, for example, Venus. Some additional dentition patterns are also observed. In desmodont dentition, true hinge teeth may be absent and the ligament becomes prominent, for example, Ostrea. Other types include pentodont, diagonodont, and cyclodont dentition. In andulotous forms, hinge teeth are completely absent. These variations help paleontologists to identify the fossils. Bivalves are also classified on the basis of numbers and size of the adductor muscles. In diamerian forms, two equally developed muscle scars are present. In anisomerian forms, the two muscles are present but unequal in size. In monomerian forms, only one adductor muscle is present. Shell measurements are important for morphological analysis. The height is measured from ambo to the ventral margin. The length is measured from the anterior to the posterior end, and the thickness is measured across the two valves. According to the Thales classification, bivalves are divided into three main groups: Toxodonta, Anisomeria, and Eulamellibranchia. Other scientists like Dovell, Morley Davis, and Claudie Babin also proposed alternative classification system. Several evolutionary trends can be observed in case of bivalves. Many species evolved adaptation from burrowing into sediments known as cavicole habit. Some species develop basal threads to attach themselves to substrate. Others evolved cementation, permanently attaching their shells to hard surface. Over the time, some groups also showed reduction or modification of hinge teeth. Bivalves first appeared during the Middle Cambrian period. They became abundant in the Silurian and Devonian period. A major evolutionary radiation occurred during Mesozoic era. Today, they continue to exist and are widely distributed in our modern oceans. Some of the important fossil genera of bivalves are like Arca from Jurassic to recent, Cardita Triassic to recent, Cardium Triassic to recent, Glacimeris from Cretaceous to recent, and Exozyra from Upper Jurassic to Eocene. Some other well-known fossil bivalves are like Inoceremus from Lower Jurassic to Upper Cretaceous, Gryphia from Lower Jurassic, Ostrea from Triassic to recent, Pectine from Carboniferous to recent, and Trigonia and Unio from Triassic to recent. So in conclusion, the class bivalve or Lamellibranchia represents an important group of mollusks with great paleontological and stratigraphic significance. Their shells are preserved well as fossils and provide valuable information about the past biodiversity, evolution, and depositional environments. So in the next video, we will discuss about gastropods. So don't forget to check it out. Thank you.